lucky here in Horry County to have such wonderful programs across our district, and we here at AAST are able to specialize a little more. That it's just the amount of programs and opportunities for kids is certainly impressive for something here in our community.
What impressed me the most was the passion the students have for their career fields that they anticipate going into. Seems like they've dedicated a lot of time, and the schools have done a great job of preparing them to be ready for those career paths.
I am in and out of our schools day in and day out as a regional workforce advisor for the state of South Carolina. But what I didn't realize is out in our rural schools, for instance, the great work that our students with special needs are doing. And I was so impressed by the entrepreneurial spirit and the transferable skills that they're learning at places like Loris and Green Sea Floyd's that I even invited the students to host a booth at the International Women's Day. So I'm impressed by every asset of students that are entering our South Carolina workforce pipeline.
I didn't realize how many different programs they have within the school district, and I think it's just great what these kids can graduate with and have their foot in the door when they graduate.
The heart that these teachers have and put into these children's educations really means a lot, and it was nice to see that as we toured each school.
And I'm learning that Horry County school districts are much more advanced and much further along than some of the schools that I have experience in working with in the Northeast.
I was blown away by the level of education that the students are receiving. They are literally doing things from Photoshop to OSHA certification to digital marketing. And those are some of the things that even in my profession, I don't know how to do. So just absolutely blown away by the things that they are learning. And kudos to the educators and administrators that are doing this, sometimes with minimal resources. So it's so awesome to see that.
Just going into the classrooms and seeing the students actually bring their dreams and their career actions to life, and being able to just delve into not only what's in the textbooks, but to have real world experiences, and they actually did those in the classroom today.
When we moved here a couple of years ago, we didn't have kids in school, so I really didn't have any involvement in looking at the Horry County schools. But seeing the CTE program and the involvement of the teachers and administrators, the principals, that's something I learned that I didn't know about Horry County schools.
The school here is not only preparing some of these young adults for the real world, but they're actually getting the hands-on experience. So they're much more further along than some of the other schools where some of the kids might be just thinking about the field. Here they're going to be actually prepared and ready to enter that field.
They're learning how to work independently, how to learn how to fail, and that's okay, and that failure kind of gives you an opportunity to improve upon your product and keep going. And that just that's always great to hear from students. You look at all the high schools and you see Myrtle Beach High School. They speak over 17 languages there at that high school. That's impressive, and the teachers make it work and still educate the students. That was awesome to see. The next thing is how the schools adapt to the communities that they're in. We were able to go see Green Sea Floyd High School, and it was interesting because they are out in a rural area, and they teach their students about agriculture, which is really important in that part of Horry County. So I thought that was just very interesting how the schools do a great job of adapting.
Everything was new, they each had their own niche, if you will, but all working towards a common goal of a college and career-ready Horry County.
One of the ways we give back is by supporting future employees and students to try to encourage them to stay here, because Horry County wins if we maintain people in our workforce and make it attractive for them to stay here.
All the health sciences that they have to offer, because this is our future healthcare workers that we're looking at, and we want to see how well trained they're going to be and prepared to come into this field when they're ready.
Absolutely would recommend the career readiness program to the community. It's what these kids need. A lot of kids will go into college after high school, but some will start careers, and preparing them for both is what we need in Horry County.
What can I do to make a difference? whether it's read to a child, volunteer to help a robotics team, whatever it may be looking for opportunities where you too can make a difference to support our teachers who are in the trenches working with these wonderful students, our future workforce.
I would recommend the Career Readiness Program 100% to any business or any individual who just wants to see what Horry County schools are all about. It's going to be an invaluable program moving forward, just so everybody can kind of see what's going on in these schools.
I would certainly recommend that anybody that can get involved in schools to do so. It just really does benefit everyone.